Docks Marine opens 7 days a week from 8 to 5. Sales, rental, service, all in one place. It's at Docks Marine, 5803 Eichard Ridge Road.
Good evening and welcome into the WHKY News for Wednesday, November 13th. I'm Ralph Mangum. The WHKY News is on over-the-air TV every weekday on channel 14.2, and we are also online at WHKY.com and on our YouTube channel. In today's top stories, according to a statement from Josh Dunn with Wells Fargo Corporate Communications, Wells Fargo has made the decision to close its main branch at 200 First Avenue Northwest in downtown Hickory. The branch will close on January 22, 2025. Until then, customers can use the main branch as they always have. After January 22nd, customers can use the Viewmont branch about 1 mile away at 1453 2nd Street Northeast. For the nearest Wells Fargo ATM and branch, visit the ATM/locations link at wellsfargo.com or find information on a mobile device using the Wells Fargo mobile app. WHKY's Rob Eastwood recently spoke with a county manager in the Hickory Metro about hurricane recovery efforts. Here's part 2 of that conversation.
While sitting down and discussing Helene recovery with Caldwell County Manager Donald Duncan in the Caldwell County offices, he discussed the replacement of homes in the county and also discussed the importance of addressing the septic system.
If they were flooded or damaged, then they're going to have to be repaired. That may show up years later. It may be months later. You may have had a cracked tank. And so you need to go ahead and have those inspected and look at them now. The other concern we have is that if we lose a home or a home is damaged and someone wants to go back there, then you have floodplain elevations you have to deal with. Some of these homes were there before there was solid firm mapping. So now if you go to rebuild your home and you need to get a loan, you get an SBA loan, or you go out and take a home equity line to try to repair your house, then the insurance companies and the mortgage companies are going to be very strict on how and you build your home back.
And before we let you go, maybe let the folks watching who may have some concerns about some of the things you've discussed in the future, where can they go? What are their resources online or as far as contacting folks with Caldwell County?
Correct. So you can always go online to FEMA.gov. We do have a disaster recovery center. It's going to be open for another 6 months. You can come in 7 days a week, 8 to 7. And we can help you there if you've not made a claim, or if you found something additional, or if you were rejected by your insurance company, bring your paperwork in and we can help work you through that. And then as we go along, there are more and more what we call policy papers that are being opened up that gives us language to say, okay, now we can start looking at personal property debris removal. So if you have a lot of acreage and you had leaning trees that are maybe leaning near your house, you can come and look at those.
Donald Duncan joining us. We are in the city-county meeting room here at the Caldwell County offices, the Alderney Starnes Administration Building. And with Donald, I'm Rob Eastwood, WHKY News.
Thank you, Rob, and thanks again to Donald Duncan for his time. See the full interview with Mr. Duncan on WHKY's YouTube channel. The deadline for North Carolinians in 39 counties, including those in the Hickory Metro, to apply for FEMA individual assistance after Tropical Storm Helene has been extended to January 7th, 2025. Homeowners and renters in the eligible counties may qualify for FEMA financial assistance for serious needs, displacement, basic home repairs, personal property losses, and other uninsured or underinsured disaster-caused expenses. Those counties are listed at WHKY.com. Disaster victims who have not yet applied for FEMA assistance should apply online at disasterassistance.gov. Use the FEMA app on mobile devices or call the FEMA helpline 800-621-3362. Authorities in Lincoln County are asking for assistance in finding a missing person. WHKY's Arianna Mack has the details.
Lincoln County Sheriff's detectives are asking for the public's help in locating a runaway teen. She is 16-year-old Lisa Hildebrandt. On November 11th, deputies took a report regarding a teen who jumped from her mother's vehicle and ran from the scene. The teen, Lisa Hildebrandt, jumped from the vehicle near the Old West NC Highway 150 and Pleasant Grove Church Road intersection. Miss Hildebrandt is a white female. She was wearing a black shirt with the letter A on the front. Anyone with information regarding the whereabouts of 16-year-old Lisa Hildebrandt should contact the Sheriff's Office at 704-732-0000. Lincoln County Communications at 704-735-8202, or Lincolnton, Lincoln County Crime Stoppers at 704-736-8909. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY.
Thanks, Arianna. At about 8:20 Tuesday evening, a Hickory police officer on routine patrol was involved in a traffic crash at the intersection of Highway 321 Northwest at 2nd Avenue Northwest. The officer was traveling south on Highway 321 Northwest and collided with a 2013 Hyundai Elantra driven by a 48-year-old female who was turning left onto 2nd Avenue Northwest from the northbound turn lane of Highway 321 Northwest. The driver of the Hyundai was transported to Fry Regional Medical Center, where she was treated and released. The officer was not injured. The Hyundai and the Ford Explorer patrol vehicle were towed from the scene. The North Carolina State Highway Patrol responded to the scene and has taken over the crash investigation at the request of the Hickory Police Department. In today's crime report, Rob has some Burke County arrests and Arianna checks in from Caldwell. In local sports, high school soccer playoffs and CVCC women's hoops, plus volleyball from LR and App. In community focus, Sarah has our weekly update from the city of Hickory, and Arianna has the A&E bulletin board. Chilly but sunny today with a high in the mid-50s. Only in the upper 40s tomorrow with a 90% chance of rain. After that, we'll be back in the 60s under mostly sunny skies throughout the weekend. Look for a current weather forecast at WHKY.com whenever you need it. I'm Ralph Mangum. You're watching the WHKY News.